What's with this chair? I feel like it's low. Or
Take the
something.
seat off and sit right on the pole.
It's a hack.
I am a hack.
Brian, Tim and John, you're John, right? And
John.
you're Tim?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so Brian tested, Brian's an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic.
He's like an alcoholic in the closet.
Like a heavy drinker.
So he tested before we did the show on Monday. We do a show Monday and Wednesday. Mm-hmm. He tested 0.19.
But it was after lunch.
For at 2 o'clock on a Monday afternoon.
0.19.
0.08 is legally drunk. He's twice that.
I was so disappointed I wasn't 0.20. I was like, what a loser.
Because that's your grade point average at community college, right?
Wait. Who had the breath? It was a breathalyzer?
It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then somebody sent it to Compound Media as a gift to me. I opened on the train because it was an explosive device that I didn't want to die alone.
No.
So and then it works because at the end of the show it was 0.17. So it wasn't like so you know what I mean? It went down because he wasn't drinking. You're drinking now, right?
Yeah, I am.
And I have a guy who lives in my building. He met with Brian yesterday.
Bruce.
He comes back home.
Uh-huh.
He's drunk.
Yep. I'm a bad influence.
Just from the meeting.
Party and play.
Are you drinking now? What are you drinking now?
Hey, okay, so here's the thing. I had lunch. I live in Park Slope, and
Gotta tell everybody where he lives.
before I do
Got a 4-bedroom Park Slope.
before I do every show, I go to a restaurant called Provini, and I like to have a couple.
Good luck. Tradition. Like Wade Boggs used to
It's
do
like
certain things
OCD.
before every baseball game.
Right.
He gets drunk before everything he
I don't
does.
get drunk for anything, but I had 3 glasses of wine at lunch. But I also had a nice big bowl of pasta, so like it kind of soaks it up. And then I was feeling.
You said you got a big veal cutlet sandwich yesterday, and you took one bite. You go away with this, like you're some kind of fucking emperor. Yeah, like he's like a Caligula or whatever.
like a Medici
give me
prince.
more wine and let me taste his veal parmesan sandwich.
We had a whole bunch of.
Sick. You're a sick dude, and now you're influencing people who are doing my website. Bruce is a very good employee.
Right.
Oh, he's self-employed, but he does my website. He was working on my website until he met this motherfucker. Now he's going to be doing heroin by 3:30 this afternoon.
You seen your new website? It's Kevin.
Because this guy's a motherfucker. He's a bad influence.
Why are you all wound up?
Oh, please. Are you
Because
are you
he-
new to the show?
No, I've watched it before, but usually you kind of get into it a little bit. I
No,
mean,
but
you're
you know
going right
I'm
out
wound
of the-
up
right out
because
of the
I got in hot water with my wife yesterday because of this motherfucker. Because I'm saying like I'm such a good husband compared to this guy. I'm not a fucking raging alcoholic. I'm not going blind. I have a lot of things going for me, but somehow
Whoa.
I go. Brian had a beach party at his house yesterday, and nobody. Do you know what the beach party was? Woo! You know what the beach party was? He just took off his shirt. Hey, don't touch him. He's a guest.
Are you gay?
No, I'm straight.
Have you ever been with a guy?
I had a guy blow me once. Did not care for it.
Well, that's
Now that actually goes against
at least
the
you're
grain.
honest.
Yeah.
'Cause I think every guy's been blown. There's very few of them mentioned.
And Garrett, can we please pull up the photograph of the gentleman who blew me? His name is George Wayne. He's an African-American writer for Vanity Fair.
No, he's not.
He is.
The guy that blew you was George Wayne?
Yeah.
Of George Wayne
You're
fame.
thinking of Batman.
Bruce Wayne.
Yes, thank you. Right. I was his ward.
Well, how did you get to the point where he blew you?
Oh my gosh. I had a girlfriend who's really hot, and then she told me if I let him blow me, I could fuck her in the ass. And we were doing a bunch of coke.
Gotta have goals.
And right. There he is.
Wow. Well,
There's
there you go. How about that? We're doing the wrong show, John.
Call me
Is
George
that what he-
Holler's
is
your
that what
boy.
he- Is that what he looked like?
Did
when
you
he
make
was
him leave
blowing
the
you?
This is 20 years ago.
Did you make him leave the sunglasses on?
No, but I always say the worst thing about having him blow me is that he denies he ever blew me. It's like, so I could feel this stubble on his chin on my shaft. And it just it was a different energy. When a woman, because I've got a really girthy, thick, long cock, and when a woman...
I'll be the judge of that.
Well, and when a woman blows you, they tend to be intimidated by my penis, so they kind of come at it like...
You don't know how to talk to gay man. I have a big, girthy cock.
Exactly.
He takes his shirt off.
Yeah.
What a egghead. What a bait. Well, you're clickbait for these guys.
Did you see his unit?
No, he wasn't. He had never eaten pussy before, so he was eating her out, and he didn't like it. Big surprise. mayonnaise. I don't like marinara.
Try some barbecue sauce. Saves me many situations.
Put a corn chip in that
Saves
cunt.
you in many situations.
Because a lot of times I'm not hungry for my wife's snatch, and then I'll put a little bit of maple syrup on there.
Yeah, you like to go to Vermont? Come up there to the wine country.
That's my wife's impression of my wife.
I'm from Panama.
From Panama. But she doesn't talk like Scarface.
Yeah, married to Kevin.
I'm still back at raging alcoholic. Because
So he had a beach
But that's
party.
raging, yeah.
He had a beach party for his show yesterday, and all he did was take off his shirt.
Well, I wore swim trunks. I do have.
So I was telling my wife, the guy, he's an alcoholic. He's
jealous.
He loves to. He just wants to go to the beach and get drunk. And my wife goes, I want to go to the beach too. Yep. And it led to I don't take her out enough, and I'm a shit husband.
Right.
And he's a good husband, even though last Saturday. He told his wife he's going to go out for an hour at 9 o'clock. She called him at 1 in the morning. Said, "Where are you?" He said, "Oh, this bar is going out of business today, so it's the last night, so I have to hang around for it." Then he got home at 5:30 in the morning. If I did that, it'd be over.
Let's just say
I'd be dead.
Awake, boys, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and you know what you should have brought home with you? You should have brought home a quart of milk.
Right.
Because that's like going around the corner for the
great.
goddamn quart of milk, right?
Well, there's
And
a
then,
bar.
and then you come home with the wrong kind of milk, and you're like, "God damn it!"
There's a
Can we
bar-
test him again?
Tell you the
he's
funniest
hammered.
thing
Can we
about
test
it
him?
is like the bar actually isn't closing. I was wrong, but
You're always wrong.
there's a transgendered. Her name's Sarah, and she is a karaoke host. And my friend's like, you got to go.
When you get her on the show? She's too busy.
Never going. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon.
Just shave down Tuesday through Thursday.
Karaoke trannies.
Take your pills, Sarah.
Busy.
Yeah, we're busy. Right?
Booked solid.
I won't send roses or hold the door. Forgetting birthdays. So anyway, so George Wayne Bloomy.
Whoa. So you're at
What
this
is he?
bar
What is he in
and
the
you're
gay
doing
community with his shirt off? A drunk blind guy with what is he? Like a 2?
the bear.
No, but it's not. But he's on the
Oh.
fuckable list.
What do they always say? A 2 at 10 and a 10 at 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, this guy and I would hook up. We would hook up. We would. If I was,
He always finds the one guy that will
would hook
fuck
up.
him.
You think so? If I was gay,
Or a
I
lady.
wanted you hard. You got a nice head of hair.
Always can find one guest that will
Bigger than
fuck
me.
him.
I like to be held and cuddled.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Go ahead.
1.
He's grabbing his unit.
0.17.
Woo! See, I'm on the road to recovery.
It's not a
You said
problem.
point-
It's not
was
a
it
problem.
0.2 or
Exactly.
0.19 or 0.2 is the
0.08.
0.08.
Supposed to be.
It's what?
0.08 is you can't over 0.08 and they pull you over. You're a
Can I blow it?
DUI.
I wonder if it would say for me.
Can I blow it?
You guys. We have a.
He's
we
already
have,
told you he doesn't
we
like
have
that.
different. Garrett, can
I want to try it.
And by the way,
I wonder
Tim do it so we can show that it works? We have different nozzles. You don't have to use his nozzle.
Garrett, dip the end in pee so he feels more comfortable.
If you have a little.
Hey,
Unlike
wait.
our president, I don't like
I had a
all the
question
showers.
about karaoke.
Pardon me?
So you're at the bar
George's
that's
house.
supposedly closing that didn't close, and there's.
Why'd
the
you think it was
tranny-
closing?
My friends told me, and they were like, "Oh, it's closing in a month." I thought it was
But
like last
but you
night.
mentioned karaoke,
Right.
So if you do karaoke, you have to have a go-to song.
Oh yeah, no. Take on Me by Aha. Walking away. I
Not
don't
bad.
know what
Not
to
bad.
say.
Not
I'm
bad.
anyway. Right. Or Leave It on a Jet Plane. I'll also do if
Oh, that's so
better.
easy.
You're with
Oh,
somebody.
Yeah.
exactly.
If it's a duet.
Doing it to somebody.
Oh,
My friend lives in Korea, and he said there are these karaoke bars.
he's
where
not
they-
Korean.
No, but he's always
We're
He's
ready.
a terrible driver.
What do I do?
You breathe into it. You ever do a breathalyzer?
No.
So it's
No, you just blow out. You blow out.
down, and then once it changes to 10
Well, I can't
again-
see it, so you do it.
Yeah, just do it for him, Garrett, please.
My mouth.
But Tim's not going to grab you.
He had a nickel.
1.
Tim's not going to grab you though.
Oh yeah.
All right. 0.02.
What's that mean? I'm okay.
Yeah.
That means it's pretty accurate. It might be a hangover from his thing. It might just be a hangover.
0.1.
Yeah. I'm like much drunker.
Oh, you're 0.02. You're not anything, but it might be just left over
I feel
the
funny.
resin from him but it just shows that it's accurate because
Yeah.
you haven't had a drink, right?
No.
Okay, so you're sober. It's probably just left over in the thing, and his it's actually he's
I know, I
0.17,
know,
which they can't. If you got a DUI at 0.17, it would be an embarrassment. Like the cops would be like, "Wow, you're really drunk," and he'd be like, "Wee."
Well, he's a functioning alcoholic. I mean, he seems to be.
High functioning.
Yeah,
High
it seems like
functioning.
The problem is he doesn't slur his words, so nobody kind of picks up that he's drunk. But we are.
I would never
now
say
back
he
to
was.
your bar thing, though. If you added Bolivia marching powder to the equation, does that mean you're super high functioning?
Oh well, yeah.
He went home and mowed the lawn, even though it was the middle of the night.
It was Prospect
March.
Park. I mowed Prospect Park.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you live in Park Slope, you don't have a lawn, right?
No, we don't. I have an above ground pool though.
People still doing cocaine?
Yeah, it's a big thing.
It's huge.
I
Yeah.
heard it might make a comeback now.
Yeah,
I was reading that. I saw that on the news.
It's like flared jeans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Acid wash.
Did you ever do? I mean, you're an older gentleman. I can tell, right? A little bit. My
bit.
vision's. Yeah. Did you?
Yeah,
have
but how old are you?
55.
Oh, you're okay. You're older than him.
How old are you?
rough? Old enough to get. I need 45 spanks on the ready.
Oh my God! You're getting.
Don't forget. Don't worry about throwing a thumb in there either. No problem with me. Are you with somebody?
Yeah.
Like you have a boyfriend or
Yes, I have
husband?
a partner. I have a partner, yeah.
How long you guys been together?
5 years.
Okay. Does he look? Is he like a gentleman of your carriage, or is he like?
No. He's 6'4".
Yeah.
They're you guys are kind of body opposites.
Yeah, they call him Cary Grant. He's got
Yeah.
very dark haired and very much
I
more.
want you to blow me, Judy.
Yeah, well, much more put together than myself.
Does Cary Grant a .170? He nails Cary Grant.
I think I'm going to put it in your asshole tonight, Judy. Let's go. It's your birthday.
Is he
Welcome to the
Is he
party.
younger than you? Is he younger?
No,
than
he's
you?
older. He's 2 years older.
Oh, where'd you meet?
Silver Fox?
Met on the train. I left. We have a show called The Focus Group. We were up here on a Saturday back when we were on Sirius XM.
Right.
And I got on the train to go back to Philadelphia, is where I live.
Oh, nice.
And he got on the train and sat
Next to you?
And
You just started chatting?
started talking.
Old-fashioned
He was
way.
disgusted because I
Kevin, the
got up and I
old-fashioned
used the
way.
bathroom on the train.
Right.
And I
Oh,
came
that's
back and he
disgusting.
said,
Better wash your hands.
he said, what do you, he said, use the bathroom on the train. I said, well, I go to the bathroom. What are you going to do?
Right.
Hold it.
Yeah, wait till you get to 30th Street, and they're wonderful.
So at 30th Street, I give him my card. I said, hey, if you ever like to get together for a drink or something. I profiled him because he had long hair at the time.
Right.
And he said, I'll give you my card, but don't bother looking me up. I'm on no social media, which to this day he's not. You can't find him anywhere.
Not even on Friendster.
But then he looked us up, and we ended up, he didn't call me for a long time because he was concerned about some of the people that we knew in common. So
Yeah.
then he finally
What
did.
you know in common?
There was a couple of singers and people that we'd had on our show that he had known from back in the day.
Oh.
Michael Fonstein.
Studio 54?
What's that?
Studio 54 days?
Well, I didn't do Studio 54.
Oh
Area.
no, we just missed it, but we were Palladium, Limelight.
How long have you guys known each other?
Oh, since sophomore year, frog dissection in biology class.
You guys have never hooked up?
No, we were. Well, I came out before you did,
Yeah.
so I had no idea that Tim was gay. And
I got stuck in a lab. I ran.
He was the jock. I was the
jock, he
nerd.
was
It
the
kind of
nerd.
makes sense, right?
So I had to run track in the afternoon, and so they put me in this lab with John and another girl that, for a smart girl, but probably not people I would have hung around with.
Sounds like a cunt to me.
Probably not people.
And so both of us were irritated that I was with them.
You're
and
gonna take
they
my
were with-
grade down. You're gonna take me to the gutter with
Because
you.
I was the stupid jock, and they were these two smart kids that didn't even take gym, and
I had an excuse for all of high school. I didn't have to take gym.
asthma.
Yeah, asthma. Oh, yeah.
The
Supposedly,
war, too, right? You didn't have to go to the war?
I didn't have to do anything. It's like bone spurs.
I can't even breathe with all this smoke.
But then I went.
Napalm's going to kill my lungs.
I like the Greek army. They
Napalm's not a good look for
never leave
me.
their man behind.
But we were a little bit of Ferris Bueller before Ferris Bueller existed, so we did a lot of pranks in school, and then he went off to New York to school. I went to Ohio and
Where'd you go to Ohio? What school?
Marietta in southeastern Ohio,
Hey, very
little liberal arts college.
Yeah, sure, I know. It's by Ohio University.
Oh, is that where you went?
No, I went to Kent State for like 2 months. And
Were
then
you there for the shooting?
I was 4 dead in Ohio. Right.
That's when the drinking started. He's like, this is stressful. I'm on campus, and I'm trying to rush a sorority.
I tried to duck, but it was a foul move.
He does puns, too.
Hey, listen, he's pretty darn good for a .17.
And by the way,
Right.
Not just impressions.
I
he
do
does
catch the
puns.
differentiation with pun. Puns are different than jokes, right?
Yes.
So I like when you said he does a pun. So
Because they're not jokes. He just
comics
play
hate
on
puns.
words. No, because it's the lowest form of anything.
Yeah, exactly. It really is. It's like,
Bird shit on your car.
Right.
A pun.
dude, clean
He's
it.
good at it.
I should know this, but do you guys travel around doing your comedy bits?
Yeah, we do them when we go to Long Island Railroad. We'll be on the 542 to Hitchville.
But I want to know: is there
be
a
in
city or
Vancouver
a
on
place
Wednesday.
that's the best? You think that does the best audiences or best job? Or
Good question.
He's not even a comic.
I've won. Well, I did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, won it, whatever. But
Won what?
I won a storytelling festival there, kind of like the Moth, which I also won. I won.
I don't like the Moth, which I also won.
I just go up there and talk about.
Who's judging this?
Fucking a tranny, and I got him in my transsexual. Sorry.
not going to offend me.
So let's. So wait. So you guys are representing the L. What are you talking about? The LGBTQ? Are there
I
too
guess
many
we're only.
letters now?
Yes, there are way
Why-
Judy Gold says there's too many letters.
Way
far
too
too many
many
letters,
Should
yeah.
be one letter. Gay.
So what's queer versus gay?
That's a good question.
One guy
darn
said.
good
One guy
question.
said he was queer. A comic, Jabuki, and he's black, but that's not a ethnic slur. His name is Jabuki.
I think queer is supposed to cover everything.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
I
gay
thought
used
queer
to.
meant. I thought queer meant. He said he was queer, and then people were like, "You're queer," and then he goes, "Well, I'm actually gay." So queer meant he could fuck anybody, or he's fluid.
No, I think it's just a
Fuck
catch-all.
like the couch. I'm queer.
I think it's a catch-all.
I love that couch. That's
you
a.
think?
I don't know. I have never been able to figure out if someone said to me they're queer. I would go, if it's a guy, I'd go right down the road and say you're gay. If it was a woman, I'd say you're lesbian. But what is queer?
Queer is a catch-all. It used to be you used to just say you were gay. There was a gay community, and then
Right.
women,
Everything.
whatever,
Everything.
And I think the big problem politically, if you wanted to be serious for a second,
No.
is when they started adding all the letters. You start measuring everything, and
And
get
we didn't
nothing.
vote on the letters. I didn't
nothing
get a
when you
ballot
measure
about
everything.
that.
How do they? When do they add Q?
We have no
Just
idea.
recently, and
then
there's
they
a
added
plus now.
There's a plus
And
sign
there's
on
an
it.
AA, and there's a two-spirit.
Plus.
AA.
Yeah.
What's AA?
Oh,
I wouldn't know.
Asexual.
Asexual.
Agender.
Yeah, something.
And that's added to the Q.
LGBT.
That's part of plus.
LGBT.
The naming
AA
council
plus
added the letters,
I,
yeah.
Intergendered. I,
Yeah.
Don't forget the umlaut.
Questioning. One of them is, and the Q is questioning, right?
Whatever.
Q is questioning.
Questioning, yeah.
It's not queer.
Maybe I like cock, maybe I don't. That's questioning.
John and I made our names in the LGBT.
No. We made our names in the
Area.
gay and lesbian.
Gay and lesbian.
Back in the day, it was just gay and
We
lesbian.
did marketing. John had an agency. I was on the corporate side, and we did the initial marketing. One of the first, if not the first, major corporation that talked to the gay consumer. We did work for Subaru. John's done a bunch of other things with other brands.
I love the line of knee pads.
Subaru knee pads.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
I said knee pads. So you don't hurt your knees when you're blowing a car.
That was part of the ad.
That was a
He's
pun.
not thinking. Yeah. That was actually a joke. That
was a pun.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry, go
So,
ahead.
so
Sorry,
what
sorry.
happened with the Subaru? You wrote ads for the gay community.
Community, yeah.
Where were they run? Just like on
Gay publications, like back at like the Blade would be a local
magazines,
newspaper
not
and
TV.
magazine. That's a
Logo
a
TV.
fancy phrase.
MTV.
Is called in-book advertising.
Okay.
So if it was only in special magazines, they call it in-book.
Like the Advocate.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there's no gay channel, right? Like
Not
BET
back in the day.
or anything.
Logo.
Logo is now the
Logo.
The
channel.
logo's a gay channel.
But Logo is running nothing but repeats of
Reruns of,
Buffy
yeah.
the Vampire Slayer
Golden
and
Girls.
Alice.
Golden
Remember Alice, the show
yeah.
about the waitress?
Bravo's a gay channel, isn't it?
Not supposed to be, but boy, are they gay. They're They,
I mean, Andy Cohen's running it, and he's a flame. I mean, no,
oh, hey, look, now we.
Offend us.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a new father now.
I think that's
Yeah,
obnoxious.
saw a picture of the baby
whatever
slung
that
over
means.
the
Who
shoulder.
had the baby? Oh, you guys
A
can
surrogate.
John Legend's gay, right? John Legend.
I don't know that about
Here
that.
we go.
No, because I just looked this up. He had 2 children, but they're both he didn't have to have sex with a woman to have his 2 children.
Really?
They're both in vitro.
Didn't that happen with Tom Cruise allegedly?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you didn't, but I mean, you can be gay and have sex with and get a woman pregnant, obviously, because I know
We
people
both
have.
had sex with women. Mm-hmm. A lot of times.
Oh, was it for Lent or something? Anyway.
And John
But-
Legend's married to Gazelle Bunchen.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Who's he married to?
Chrissy
Turley?
Teigen.
Chrissy
Teigen.
Teigen.
But
He'll
he's
give her a
but,
Bunchen coming.
but there's rumors that he's gay that I'm starting, and
Legend.
John Legend. That's not his real
I
name.
see it happening.
No, but my wife says he walks kind of like he's got a big kind of like a. My wife is a bit of a hag, so she knows gays, but she said he walks gay.
She has
He's got a
gaydar.
He's got a big puffy ass.
Culo.
But then I looked it up. He's never had sex with his wife to get her pregnant. They always use the test tube, the in vitro. So that's a bit of a red flag.
Red flag.
Just joking. Just to relax them.
Relax us. I mean, I am a little scared next day.
No, you should be. It's like sitting next to a fucking. Sitting next to. Don't touch him.
Like
Don't
those
touch
big
him.
thighs. Jackhammer your ass.
I
Stand
like to
over,
feel
you
like
bitch.
a little. I like to feel like a little
When
man.
did you find out you were gay? Or when did you come out?
Just
minutes ago.
I'll catch your.
When he took his shirt off?
Get your ring on my shoulder hair.
You really need a drum kit. Put the high
I
hat.
have one there, Gerardo. But they're at their discretion.
That's a good question. I would say I
college-
officially acknowledge it. In college, I had lots of experimentation with guys.
In
on the
high
rowing
school, you had the great girlfriend.
Rowing team?
You were like
team. I was a rower.
Sounds like a joke. I was rowing.
An orphan joke.
Show you pictures would be no joke.
I bet you.
Because there's a rowing joke about a guy who has a dream and he's sleeping next to two guys. He thought he was rowing. He's jerking two guys off
They call that going skiing.
I haven't seen that.
or something. Yeah.
Seen that
I'm
either.
friends
No.
with the Winklevoss twins. I know.
Oh, wait.
Really?
Yeah.
He started Facebook too.
What the hell are you doing here?
He's waiting on his money. He's waiting on the
say.
lawsuit. He's suing the Finkelbings.
Even
after
if you got 0.17 of that money, you'd
He's
be
going to get
upset.
paid in ones and zeros
Yeah.
with that Bitcoin shit,
Yeah,
right?
after they sued Facebook, he's suing them.
Exactly.
Cryptocurrency.
So how many guys did you have sex with on the rowing team? Why the rowing team? Because you were on the team?
I was
or
on the team, yeah.
Did you have any? No.
Oh, yeah, fraternity brothers. I would say rowing team 4.
That's almost half the team, right?
No, there's 80 guys.
Oh.
And
You guys on a boat. You okay,
8
Brian?
8 guys on a boat and a coxswain.
Beg your pardon?
Did you grab him first?
Swain.
Coxswain.
Wait, so
He's the guy that keeps the beat, right?
and then everybody was just keeping it quiet. Nobody like
Yeah, this was the 80s.
on
Nobody
the
talked
DL.
about
It was on the total
you
DL.
had sex with guys and nobody would snitch.
You have a couple beers, you get drunk. Man, what happened? I don't remember. Neither do I. Yeah.
Really? And then what would happen? You would just blow each other?
Yeah, and then you do whatever. And then
Hand job, blow job. Yeah.
This deal about anal penetration is not really. It doesn't happen like that all the time. Very rare.
Especially when you're experimenting.
Yeah. We all had girlfriends. You
Of
know?
course.
Of course you did.
Fucking them anally too. Like,
your last name?
ah, damn it! What's that vagina in the way all the time?
Low tide.
My first girlfriend had to be that I told you the story. So I was at this college dance, and I said to this girl, you know, up in my room I have a model of the Starship Enterprise that lights up. Yeah. So she's like, okay. Yeah, Rick. She goes that, and in her mind, she's like, "What a weird line to get me up to the room." So we go up to the room, open the door, I turn on the model. There's this thing hanging on fish wire, right? Like model of the Enterprise. She goes, "You really have a model of the Enterprise that lights up?" I'm like, yeah. I said, "We could go back to the party." She says, "No, we are not going back to the party." She closes and locks the door. You know, back in school, we had the 2 twin beds. She pushes them together, and that's the first time.
What'd you do? Look at the little.
No, she kind
track
of
toy.
guided the whole process. I had a great time. I thought it was fantastic. I mean, you know.
She got on top of you or something?
No, I was on top, but she.
Barebacker? No, I'm serious. You don't wear a condom, right?
No.
You know what? I don't
No,
think.
his dick wouldn't have stayed hard. If he's fucking a woman with a condom, I can barely. I'm straight. I can barely.
Wait, hey,
Green is like, you're
that's a
gay.
great. By the way, just as a sidecar, that's a great question. Is it? It's not my imagination. It is really harder to have sex with a condom, right?
Pun intended. Yes.
I hate it. I don't like condoms.
No, it's terrible. I'd rather get. I'd rather.
Even for
supposed to
straight
advocate
guys,
it,
it's just.
I'd rather just jerk off. It's skin on skin.
Yeah.
I was just at a whorehouse in Johannesburg, and I had a lot of
Hey?
unprotected sex. And I've had a
you
cold
take the
now
red
for
eye?
a month and a half. I should probably go.
Are you married?
I am married to a
Does
lady.
your wife know you're at a
lady.
No, I'm kidding. I was at a whorehouse. It's like a strip club with
Yeah,
rooms
they're not
upstairs.
whores. They're nice ladies.
Exactly. When they're dead.
sports.
When an escort is dead, she's just a hooker. So are you have a boyfriend or what do you have?
Yeah, I have I have a husband.
You got married?
City
What
Hall
state?
was right down here in New York when it
wow.
became legal. We've been together 32 years. I'm sorry, 32 years.
32 years.
I was cradle robbed. He
What's the
met.
point of being gay if you have to be monogamous?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay,
Makes
so
no sense.
guys fool around?
let's say, yeah, let's say,
Okay.
Are you fool around?
I'm gonna take my-
no, with each other.
No, but do you fool around outside the
No,
thing?
no.
You don't bring parties in?
That's very. Don't you think that's very complicated? It's hard enough with 2 people. Why are you going to complicate it? Yeah,
I'm all for
it's
bringing
difficult enough with 2. You add 3 or 4. It's like
Your husband has never cheated on you.
not that I know.
That's
of.
impossible.
And you know,
As a
Kevin,
gay man?
You know what? I don't think he has. If he has, okay. But it's just,
He's older than you?
5 years older. Yeah.
Wow. Is he 85? I'm just kidding.
He looks like what's his, he
84.
looks like Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman used to.
Does he? He's short and short and Jewy looking.
I'm gonna go.
I don't know about
Go out
that.
for
Do them in the movie with John Voight where he's
I'm walking
Rizzo.
here. I'm going out for a couple hours. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I'm walking here. We're gonna move to Miami. This cowboy shit is strictly shit.
Midnight Cowboy. Yeah.
yeah, Midnight
Exactly.
Cowboy.
That's my other character.
Made me move to New York watching Midnight Cowboy.
You put on your hat.
Got on a
Looked
bus.
pretty greasy. That movie was really. You know what movie really is wild to me? Remember Cruising with Al Pacino?
I do.
The fact that they fucking made that movie. There's a scene where he's in a bar and the guy's in a sling getting fisted.
You're right.
I'm like,
They showed that?
well, they don't show the actual fist going in the guy's asshole, but like they.
No, but it's in the background. It's like this.
Yeah, exactly. I bought the Blu-ray and everything. I was like, come on.
Well, the Blu-ray was clear, but not that clear.
What was it rated? Was it rated R or
Gee,
X?
big mistake on there. It was a
G for gay.
double DVD with Bambi.
And that's when the rating system used to just have G. Now it has to have LGBTQ plus.
Plus AA and AAA and XYZ and
But a plus means everything.
We don't know what the plus even how it got added. I wasn't in the voting committee on that one. What does plus mean?
How do you
have no
guys
idea.
feel about the? Listen, we were talking about transgender. We were talking to transgender people the other day.
I thought you were saying Thanksgiving. I've got an ear infection.
We were talking about like they're very flamboyant. Does that like bother you guys? Is like, I mean, if you have to take all these people in and then the trans, no, it's just trannies. I don't call them trannies, but the trans.
Okay, the language.
They're very flamboyant. I was at the Newark train station and they're putting on their wigs and their makeup and it's like.
So is that trans or is that drag?
I don't know. You tell me.
that's-
Are they part of the plus?
Listen, most trans people you probably wouldn't even know. We had a trans person that worked for us that we didn't know.
Was it a guy or a girl?
Guy.
We had no idea he was trans until Caitlyn Jenner came out and we were doing a show. We had another trans person come on and I said something before we got on air and I said, I don't really understand because why it's part of the LGBT community because the T is about a gender identity versus a gender preference, right?
For sex,
Preference versus identity. And he had said, well, I'm trans.
Right.
Which shocked both of us. We had no idea. Never knew he used to be.
Dicks fell out of your mouth.
Well,
My stomach!
that's what I'm saying is and then
Such a hack. I'm worse than him.
we've had.
I'm just nervous. I don't know what to say.
No, but I think a lot of people you might not know are trans. What I think the bigger, for me, one of the.
Yeah, but like I'm old. I still get confused
How old
with
are
drag
you?
queens, and I'm 42.
65.
I get confused with
old.
drag queens and transgender people. Like it's just, I think most people are confused by like
Drag
you
queens
see-
aren't trans.
What are they?
Performers.
Just drag queens.
They're drag queens.
Yeah.
They like
Really?
to dress up.
But they're
It's like
straight. But they're not
RuPaul.
straight,
They're
are they?
gay.
Some-
a lot of them are gay. Some are straight. But a trans person feels like they were born in the wrong. You know this. They were.
No, I know that.
Not, honestly.
But what is it? But a drag queen just likes to dress up like every day's Halloween or every weekend.
It's a performance.
Every
like Lady
day's
Bunny,
all-
wig
yeah.
stock, that whole thing. It's
Perfect.
Different than leather
Yeah.
guys. Leather is another form of drag, right? Guys who do leather things, wearing harnesses and leather. That's.
I hate when he wears the chaps, the leather chaps with no
Tom of Finland. You kidding me?
no
Strap on a
bot.
cock ring and strut my
No.
shit down Greenwich Street.
No, you want Avenue. The street's way downtown.
Well, I like to be in the dark.
Greenwich Avenue.
Because it's funny with the trans thing. Because I've had sex with a transgender person, a guy that turned into a girl.
Another mistaken identity.
Did you have
situation.
the full surgery?
No, it was a dick. Yeah, no dick. It was,
Tell him that story.
Well, it's a long story, but like basically, I will tell you one thing. It looked like when she.
I loved it. I'll tell you one thing. Long story short.
This happened on
I
Tuesday.
came like a fucking mule in Tijuana.
It was like a hydrant from a fire hydrant in the 4th of July.
Wouldn't stop.
A bunch of Puerto Ricans dancing in front of my cum, just like
I had to put one of those caps on so it wouldn't come out so strongly.
bingo. So anyway, no.
Limiter.
But it was weird because the vagina looked normal when she was standing up, but when she laid down and my friend was also fucking her, and when he was sucking his cock, and then I lifted up her legs to eat her pussy because I'm the kind of guy, if I go to a French restaurant, like I'll order the frog legs, like so I'm gonna eat this guy's. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this guy's cunt.
He's drunk, so all right,
was-
well,
I
you were on blowed
I was
up.
on,
right?
I was on blow,
I would
ecstasy.
say you're very accommodating and friendly, and
But I mean, it looked like her vagina was like they had taken her balls and like cut them, squeezed out the juice and the balls that are actually in there, and just kind of made pussy lips. And I licked it, and I tell you, it tasted like a wet penny.
Want to tell you what you really
it
like?
tasted like a
They
wet
slice the
penny.
penis down the middle and fold it in, so you
Okay.
really just were eating them.
Whatever, that's fine.
That's what
I
they
didn't-
do. He's eating
Yeah,
the
they
inside
literally-
of a
I eat the
penis.
inside of a guy's cock. I felt like Urethra Franklin.
Dun, dun.
It was worth it for that one.
But it was funny because I tried to put my
punter
penis in that
joke.
man-made vagina.
That's a
But
pun.
it was too. It was like I have, like I said, a pretty girthy, long, thick cock, and it got about.
Here we
like,
go again with the long, thick cock. I'll
Three
challenge
times
you on
going to be
Like,
the
it
charm
got
on
like
that
he-
one.
We've been trying to get him to show it for 2 years, but he won't do it.
This won't fluff me up. I'll tell you what.
I tell you, Brian knows all the terms.
Oh,
That's like,
yeah.
you could be on the set of a porn movie as the fluffer.
He used to do porn.
Yeah,
Girl on
it's
girl
true. I used to
porn.
direct girl on girl and produce girl on girl porn. But it was funny because I got my dick about a third of a way into this man-made vagina,
Right.
but it kept
Then it stopped.
it just stopped. So I put my hand in, and it felt like a bunch of frozen gummy bears. And I'm trying to push it over to get my dick around it, and it just wasn't working out. So I kind of gave her a little tap on the leg, and I said, "Okay, honey, get on your knees." And I remember she was laying on her back. She managed to go from her back to on her knees, still having my friend's dick in her mouth. It was really impressive.
That's gymnastic.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
And then I looked at that asshole, and it was like seeing a BMW with cloth seats. It was like this kind of gaping brown man ass. But I had a condom on. I don't want to get her pregnant, and I made love to that asshole. And
You did? You fucked that asshole?
Yeah, absolutely.
You came?
I came eventually. I had to.
Have you been tested?
It was yeah, I'm good. I'm HIV positive.
Are you sure?
Take this, hey Garrett. After the show, take this microphone and throw it into a volcano.
Did your friend do her too?
No, he just got his dick sucked. And then
Took
later,
an AIDS test. He got a 65.
that's not your joke.
Totally passed.
Somebody else's
Yes.
joke. It actually, the guy who wrote the joke died of AIDS. So that doesn't bring it.
Oh,
That
Kevin-
doesn't make it all worth
Kevin
it.
Meaney, we'll miss you.
No, it's Charlie Burnett. Go ahead, caller.
What you got?
For taking my call. Hey, I was just wondering if your two guests have ever docked penises.
Oh,
Ever what?
Docking. Okay, so you know what docking is?
I love it.
So great call, caller. Great question, caller. I have not. I don't think Tim has, but I have spoken to someone who has. And so docking
Go ahead.
is either both of you still have your foreskin,
Yep.
and it's cock to cock, and the foreskins go back and forth, so they become.
that's docking?
That's docking.
Well, I'm cut, so I couldn't do that anyway. But
yeah.
I have used a flesh jack with penis in each end.
It's a
What
new
do you mean,
one
like
on
a
me.
flesh, like jerk off two people at the same time?
No, you put yours in one end, the person puts it in the other end. You.
Yeah, but docking is a lot more intimate because you
I
both.
lost my
It's
appetite.
intimate. Yeah.
Well, there's
I've never heard of
docking.
docking. I can't-
Okay.
Yeah. I was out in Palm Springs and some guy was talking after a couple cocktails. He's like, "Yeah, the other night I docked that guy," and I was like, and I
Are you
actually
guys
said-
cut?
Yeah, I'm cut.
I'm cut.
Yeah, I'm cut.
Yeah, so we can't
I'm a
dock.
little too cut.
can't
They call my penis Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Is it girthy?
because of the helmet.
In black.
Thick and really big and thick.
It's got the helmet
And
thing.
it's gone to the dark side
helmet.
because of black guys.
See, and he laughs at his own jokes.
So that's the joke. That's not a pun.
If nobody else laughs, he laughs.
I get right in there. I get right in there.
He's everything he does.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. Any more questions about docking or sounding or felching or?
Garrett, do you know about docking?
Of course.
Yeah.
How did Garrett know?
Oh no, Garrett. Now you
Garrett
know
knows
'cause I
everything.
told you the answer.
Garrett knows everything.
Can we pull up a docking video, maybe?
Oh, that's hard to
Docking.
find.
How about that band Docking?
Oh yeah, exactly.
Do their video.
All right. Every time I
Go ahead,
dock,
caller. We are another call.
Paul's from,
Hey, OVO Cool Cat here.
hey buddy.
It'll be about docking.
Yeah. It's all gay show today, Co.
Okay. All I got to say about talking is this: I heard it's a lot better than going on the poop deck.
Guys,
That's all right.
all right.
That's a good one.
Good times.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Did
Okay,
you buy that
hey,
joke on
Brian.
sale?
Get it? On sale?
Oh!
Right.
Hey, Brian.
Yo.
I was just gonna ask you, where were you this morning on Morning with Bill Schwartz and Mary Jo? Were you on the Catholic channel? Did I miss you, or
I know
where
I fucked
were you?
up. I forgot. I have like the trainer from 9 to 10 and then therapy from 12:30 to 1. I just forgot today. I forgot to come in. There's no excuse for it. I'm actually embarrassed And if it wasn't Bill Schwartz, I would be mortified, but I do apologize that I wasn't there. I would have come to do the show, but my Wednesdays are busy, busy, busy. Oh, my
Good call, Ovio. Thanks for calling in.
Trying to carry.
You have a question?
See you guys later.
Given the laughter
All right.
in the booth, I wonder
Sure.
if Garrett actually did find a video that you might be
Did you
looking
please,
for.
Garrett?
You find the video?
Thank you.
Then I realized that people actually got paid big bucks to do porn.
Yeah.
Not big bucks.
Well, bucks, not big bucks.
I mean, the girls back in the day, the women made some money. The guys never got paid, right? They're just the
You
stunt.
get about
dudes.
5,000.
they're the stunt.
Yeah, no, they're just like, does your dick work? Come
They're a
here.
big one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Girthy.
I like for my gay porn.
What do you guys watch
I
for
dated a
gay
porn star. I dated a porn star.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can look him up. His name is Spencer. What the hell was his name? Matt Spencer.
That's a very
So old, I thought it was Tracy Spencer.
No, Matt Spencer. He's a porn star. He's
Spencer
one of the
Tracy.
biggest penises. I think that was his name, Matt Spencer. Yeah, Matt Spencer.
Wait, that was his
Blonde
porn
hair,
name, Matt
falcon.
Spencer?
Porn name, Matt
It's not
Spencer.
very,
He
it's
was
not very
something.
sexy.
Yeah, it was that big.
Get him in here.
He's an
Wait, so you guys weren't afraid you got AIDS all the time from fucking these porn
You know
stars?
what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
And what would you do with him? Cover him up?
We'd have lunch. And maybe
But would you
dinner.
put a condom on him?
It's usually
Or
brunch.
you just jerk him off or whatever below him?
Condoms are for fat.
I mean, we'd use condoms on occasion. Yeah.
And you knew he was a porn star. And this was
No, I did not.
That before
I did
you
not
found
know.
out.
This was after AIDS and everything.
90s.
What's the gay scene in Philadelphia? Is it good?
That's a great question.
They call it
Like every
Spruce
other
Street,
place.
right?
It's
Spruce
The
Street.
neighborhood.
What's the name? Is it still downtown?
Neighborhood. There's
they call it the
Woody's and there's a
neighborhood.
few. But you know what? It's like every other city. The gay bars are disappearing, just like independent bookshops or record stores.
No, you're right. It's true, actually. You're right. There's like it's interesting because
It's like New York. I mean, there's no real. I mean, there's a few gay bars.
was-
I guess.
There's a lot of gay bars in Hell's Kitchen, but they all used to be downtown before.
right.
So
Chelsea.
there's gay bars in Hell's Kitchen more now?
Yeah, and Chelsea's now stroller land. It's like all straight people and
Yep.
kids being rolled
Still
around.
a couple of places where you can buy. I like to do
bookstores and stuff.
Amyl nitrite sometimes.
Poppers.
I'll
Poppers,
do
yeah.
poppers once in a while, just when I'm jerking
You
off.
have a
on.
date
Like
with the
that
kids?
bottle you have there. What is that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly the 5 Hour Energy. That's
By
exactly what a
myself,
popper
I'll-
bottle. Yeah.
When you have a date with the kids, you'll do a couple of poppers.
Kids out of the house.
When you have a
after I
date
go to
with
the
the
gym, I
kids,
get a
you
nice
do some-
dirty sweat sock, and I put some poppers
You
on
got to
it.
be careful with that, though. Are you doing Viagra or anything?
No, I got no.
He don't need it. His dick is so girthy.
Yeah, it's
Have
girthy.
you heard?
There you go. The magic thing is to be.
I heard it's thick and girthy.
Oh, it's
Are
girthy.
you
It's-
trimming yourself and keeping it neat and trimmed?
Little
Keep the
bit.
hedge trimmed?
I have.
Him tell him about how the house has to look.
You got to trim
gotta
the
keep the
hedge to make the
shrubs
house look
clear.
bigger.
Yeah, but I'm
Is
almost.
that what you do?
Keep the shrubs trimmed. The house looks bigger.
I'm working on my fat pad. We have a doctor, and doctors.
Yeah, Dr. Steve says every 20 pounds you lose, you gain an inch on
It's on your
dick.
penis. Yeah. I heard it was 10 pounds, but whatever. Yeah.
Doesn't
matter.
I don't want to walk around
So-
14 inches. Too much. You
Yeah,
like
you
a big
lose-
cock, right?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
Brian, you
penis
lose
is big enough.
100 pounds, your dick is like 2 feet long. Your wife's like, you're embarrassing us.
Long
You got to put the weight back on.
Long dog silver.
It's like De Niro when he gained all that weight
God.
to play Jake LaMotta.
LaMotta.
What the heck are you doing, honey?
My wife.
Your dick is gigantic.
I can't go to the beach.
Kids are playing on it at the park. The kids are swinging on
So
it.
do you guys go to only gay places? Like, do you go to only Fire Island, Provincetown?
No. That in the back in the day, that was what you did to escape.
So there's only the gay bars in Philadelphia are where? Like
That's
Chestnut
his-
Street
I'm in
and
New York.
They're
He's
they're in the neighborhood, which was technically still the gay area in town.
I'm from Philadelphia, so I know.
Spruce, Locust, Walnut,
All right.
13th Street.
All right,
Walnut.
below
What they call
Broad
the neighborhood,
Street.
but that's also
Yeah,
turned
nowhere
into
near Broad Street.
Trying to change the name of it to Midtown
Broad
Village.
Street. Get these broads away from
They
us.
don't want to call it neighborhood anymore, and there's more businesses coming in and pushing.
Yeah,
out
that's
the
an
gays.
expensive area anyway, right?
Now it is. Never used to be. Used to be lots of transients and hookers and street workers and gays.
And my mother.
Bookstores.
And my mother.
It's from Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I'm from Baltimore,
Hon,
hon.
how are you, hon?
Oh, real nice. We used to have the Hippo, real nice gay bar there.
The Hippo.
Yeah, Gaiety's a good bar. A little on the nose for me, as far as I'm concerned. But
Gaiety? It's called Gaiety?
it was a bar called the Gaiety, right?
There was never much imagination in the bar names. You have
Is
to,
there still a place in New York called the Manhole?
Yep. No, not anymore.
there should be.
The
Well,
Anvil.
that was a bathhouse, wasn't it?
I don't know.
They didn't clean me up.
Or is that the West Side Club? Wasn't there?
Irish Spring.
That's the West Side.
Read about
I
it.
feel dirty, in fact.
What was the big leather bar that you began with an L?
The Anvil.
Rawhide, Rawhide.
Lore's a big one, right?
I used
Leather,
to go to the
uniform,
Lorelei.
rubber,
Yeah, where-
etc. That's
I
what
used to
that
go to the
stood for.
Lorelei.
Rawhide was big. It was on 8th Avenue, like 20th Street. I used to live near
that was
there.
a little too, you know.
Yeah, you want to be on the
too
West
gay.
Side
It was in a-
Highway.
Boots and saddles, you know. It was a little
Yeah,
It was right in the
in the
center of
leather
it,
scene?
Chelsea, right?
I would go, but I wasn't necessarily in the leather scene, but I would go to the bar.
Did you dress up? Like, would you
No.
wear, like...
You guys both are from Philadelphia?
Boots.
Philly, New York. I'm here.
I say, but you spent a
From
lot
Connecticut
of time,
originally.
in Connecticut. Yeah.
But you both spent a lot of time in the New York gay scene.
Me more than Tim. Because
And I would come up just, because it was.
You had a partner for so long that you probably missed out on a lot of stuff.
No, we went out. We went to bars and clubs.
You
We saw
never got
folks.
you never had a threesome or
No,
whatever.
we were not going out shopping, so to speak.
And he's okay with that?
To go out and just
No,
like-
to not fuck
not have-
anybody, to just have one partner as a
That's-
gay man?
I'm going to ask him now. This is an interesting question.
Like,
No, I would think that's part of the deal. As a gay man, you fuck a lot. You fuck a lot
like
of
the
cousins.
benefit of being gay. You're like,
Yeah, that's why you're like, I'm gay, yay!
like, engage your id, your primal sexual
Yeah, you
identity.
say you
You're
never
letting
have
the
to.
gaze down.
I know.
I know.
You never have to say no to anything. You just go, yeah, let's do it.
With the time I have left,
can't
I
get
must up my
pregnant.
game and get out there and
That
start
ship is
fucking
sailed,
everything.
sweetheart.
Right? The ship
33.
is-
What year is that? The 80s? 33?
Yeah, we
33
met
years?
in 85 or 86.
Oh, good timing.
How'd you guys meet?
Workplace romance.
God, could you be any more boring as a gay person? by
I
the way?
know,
I'm
I
sorry.
know,
mean,
I know.
You
Not
seem like that very nice guy.
Yellow Pages or something.
Yeah, we used to work for an agency that did advertising for the Yellow Pages. You remember the Yellow Pages?
Right.
Yeah.
You in charge of
Amco.
F?
And G. And Q.
Go. No, not Q. We've all decided we don't like Q.
Now you couldn't even call it the Yellow Pages because all those.
Hello. Is your refrigerator running? So better catch it.
See?
What does that have to do with the Yellow Pages?
Well, just the yellow part.
No, I got that, but he just makes his own connection.
You look at the yellow pages, half an hour, you forgot the number again?
As it's Chinese food. Half an hour later, you're hungry again. That's what I have to deal with. It's like dealing with it's like working with a dog or a monkey.
I don't know.
Don't work with kids or monkeys, but I picked.
Leave Jimmy Martinez out of this.
Oh snap! Take that out. Take that part out. It's gonna kill us.
Racist joke. It's all right.
Anyway,
Actually,
It's
we
amazing.
talk about that a lot. The era that we grew up in, stereotypes played a large part of humor.
Huge part.
You know, Sammy Davis Jr. used to come on stage and
man.
say, you know, the black Jews here. You know, nowadays you would not, you couldn't get away
You
with
still, if you do a roast, you can. But
They used to do a thing where they would do like Dean Martin when they would do those fucking Rat Pack things.
Yeah.
Dean Martin would bring out like a watermelon on like a Garadon.
Are you serious?
And he'd be like, "Okay, Sam, it's time for your dinner," and they'd like slice it up, and he'd be like, "Thank you, then." Like,
And Sammy did that?
yeah, Sammy would do it. Yeah,
the check clear. What's he gonna say? No.
I mean, right.
He's happy for the work.
Check
cleared.
Better than working in the kitchen.
Doobie doobie
So,
doo.
no, because I think it's mostly like an East Coast thing. Because if you do like ethnic humor, even now it works in Philly, you know, East Coast. But if it's, you know, if the more woke there is, it doesn't work. If the crowd's younger, it doesn't work. If you do ethnic humor in fucking Edinburgh, I bombed for a fucking month doing it.
Is that why Lisa Lampanelli got out of it?
I don't know, but I don't know. She's got a lot of issues. She
I just saw something where they said
a lot of
that she
issues.
felt like she couldn't do the humor.
No, it's
Seinfeld
not
said
so
he
much.
can't.
It's not so much that she lost weight. She wanted to become like
Funny
something
anymore?
else.
A life coach.
Yeah, she wanted to become.
I want to do shows where the people come and I tell them how to change their lives for the better. I broke up with Jimmy Big Balls. You're like, can you please just jump in a fucking wood
That
chipper?
would be like if Gleason, back in the Honeymooner, if Gleason said, I'm going to lose all this weight and become a life coach, his humor was he was the fat guy, right?
Right.
Yeah, and he was mean because if you're mean and ugly, you can be abusive.
Like a Don Rickles
Yeah,
guy.
like Lisa Lamp. You know, what I'm
Lampanelli.
trying to say. If you're ugly and a woman, she can say whatever she wants. But I think she got sick of it. Plus, the crowd, there was probably more of a pushback now. You know,
Didn't some
she
guy
was
like
on
go
TV
on-
and she did it? People would be like, "That's not right."
Right. But she was also very thin-skinned, and, you know, she'd do these roasts, and she'd be like, Greg Giraldo was mean to me. So he took the easy way out.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I just did a benefit for his kid's school.
Never go to bed angry.
School.
You guys, you live with your partner.
No. Well, we have a house we share, and then we both have our own places.
You two are up to some
What?
shit. That's
Look on Kevin's face, and then
Philly
that
is
one,
so
yeah.
affordable still. So you
We have a house in Delaware.
Oh,
And then we have, and then
someone's doing well. I didn't realize Pierre Dupont was here.
Yeah, really.
Rehoboth Beach. Wait,
yeah,
so you,
sponsors Rehoboth Beach. How'd you know?
is it? I don't know. That's where
Homo.
You know where the gays are? Yeah, so
that where
Rehoboth
they
Beach.
are?
We have a house in Rehoboth
That's one
Beach.
spot where they are. Yeah.
Then he lives at. We both live in Philly in separate places.
Maintain separate homes.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
It works out fine.
So you rendezvous on the weekend in Delaware?
Yeah. We see each other. We had dinner. With each other on Monday night. We'll probably have dinner tonight.
And then you go your separate ways.
Yeah, which I like.
I gotta get a place in Delaware so I can do it with my wife.
And he likes it too. I mean, it's what I.
Yeah, being with somebody after a while, you just got come on, man.
By the way, you could
I
afford
like separate
you need your
bedrooms.
private
I like.
time.
Now he doesn't like that, but I think John. I don't know how John has done it so many years, as long as he's done it, because I do like my space. I've used to living alone. I've lived all over the country, so I'm used to living alone and being by myself. I'm not so sure you could do that.
So in Delaware, you have your own bedroom.
I like to, but if
no,
I go in
that's-
the other room, he'll go in. Follow me.
Oh, crow. I like to cuddle. I'm going to cuddle with you tonight.
No, we don't.
Whether
We
you
don't
like
cuddle.
it or
There's no
not.
cuddle.
Oh, he's doing Cary Grant.
Very
'cause
great.
I
I'm
was like
here to
Cary
cuddle
Grant.
you, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, we'll do some ammo nitrate and watch.
Then you'll
Moon
like it.
Shadows. I meant to say moonlighting. By the way, you couldn't afford Smyrna.
Well, there's a
I'm
good
broke.
Wawa there for you can get some good.
No, that's why
Yeah.
gay people got to make because you don't have to have kids. You fuck all you want, and that's why you're so gay and happy.
That's the part that we like. Lately, a lot of our friends are having kids.
Yeah, but then they'll realize kids are it's a double.
It's a lifelong.
It ruins your asshole
Well,
shitting
no.
those kids out.
Yeah, I know. But kids are expensive, and then it cuts into, and then you can't do what you want. It's
Can have
fucking
brunch.
nightmare. Then you end up,
You're married,
yeah,
so if you had
happily.
no, but so,
I'm kidding, honey. Where's the camera? What
what if
camera
your
are we on,
wife, or what
two?
if you had a great opportunity in another city and you had to go there for a year or two on an assignment? Would you do it?
Well, my wife would want me to take it just so I get out of the house.
So it could work, right?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Oh, she's Panamanian. That's right.
She's Panamanian. He can go do whatever he want. He wanted to leave for two
More Cuban, is that what
years,
you're saying?
or
Yeah,
3
yeah.
years, or 5 years. I don't give a fuck. Just send them money. Okay? These kids need
Send them money.
Lamborghinis. These kids need braces.
Are you married?
I am married.
He's married to a
My name is
fine
Kaniqua.
lady. He's
Right, Kaniqua
He was
Hyundai.
married to her family came over in the boat together in the first ship, right?
Yeah, my wife's family arrived in America in 1615 or something like that.
She's like a Mayflower lady.
a DAR.
And they end up in the
Daughter of the Revolution.
Yeah, that's right.
They ended up in
Oh,
New
my.
Jersey, Chatham, New Jersey.
Chatham,
so
New
they're
Jersey,
not
right.
they're not the
You
class.
know Rodney
of the,
Frailinghausen? Rodney Frailinghausen, his father is a signer. So Rodney's he does a Christmas party. Oh, the crab croquettes.
He was a signer.
Signer or what?
That's the declaration.
Yeah, you got to get these guys at your thing at your show on Friday for your beach party.
Love to have you out for the beach party.
Where's the
You know,
beach
but
party?
I don't want a beach party where you're only taking. You need props.
Well, we
had no.
had-
There was nothing blow up toys. There was nothing.
Speedo?
Ooh, Speedo.
I had a little.
hammock.
We vacation in the winter in Grand Cayman at the Ritz Carlton, and
Nobody cares what hotel.
But this is
say
all
to break
setting
your
the
balls.
tone of
Yes,
like
thank you. You know,
rich Cayman Islands, Ritz
You
Carlton.
guys go to his house. You're going to be doing a lot of docking, if you know what I mean.
sounding. You know what sounding is?
I don't like the idea of it, though.
No, sounding. I'm not into sounding. I'm not fucking any guy's dick hole.
Oh no.
No. No. So with your 35-year-old relationship, how long have you guys you have sex every week or
Every week, twice a week.
Do you top or
No,
bottom?
you don't.
Yeah.
Do you top or bottom? Or do you
Yeah,
even?
wait,
I would-
you both come, or what happens?
Yeah.
That's that when people have sex, they come.
No, but I thought if the top comes, what does the bottom?
Oh yeah, you
Oh
can't.
yeah. They should.
prostate.
They
I
should.
don't know if you have. You don't have defined roles, do you?
If there were, I'd be more top.
Okay. Right.
You're the more masculine.
How's that possible?
I meet this guy.
What's your boyfriend's
He
name?
walks around like this.
Little Lord Fauntleroy.
Oh, I forgot Little Lord Fauntleroy. I like that one.
I'd see you guys in a street fight. I'll take this, honey.
You're not. Yeah. That
I'm the
would be a
man.
sight. That would be a sight.
Anyway.
It's
So you both twice a week?
Yep.
Clockwork? You have days?
Like,
It's
yeah,
important. It's
Saturday,
important.
Sunday. Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, the weekend. And what time?
Morning time.
What's going
You
on?
wake up
You have to wake up. Yeah.
after brunch?
Before.
Somebody's in here.
Wow. So you guys are on a strict schedule.
It's kind of like clockwork, but I tell you,
Clockwork.
it works.
And then the weekdays, nothing.
Well, that's because everybody's too busy on the weekdays.
Busy.
My wife's excuse.
No, that's my
did that
problem.
so well.
I work at night. I work at night, and my wife always wants me to, but it's like it's not.
You're tired at night.
It's like the karaoke train.
No, it's not a great schedule because on the weekends I work night. Now I'm working during the day. I'm very busy, and I whatever. So she's not happy.
Yeah, my wife just quit her job, and so I told her that we were going to have sex every day that she wasn't working, during the week.
To try to get her to work again?
Exactly.
That's an incentive.
around.
Yeah.
That's
Drive her out of the house
incentive.
with this girthy cock chasing you around the.
She's working.
flopping. How are your balls? Are your balls big?
Balls are tiny.
Oh, tiny
I
balls.
mean, they're tiny, but I'm telling you,
Again, he's legally blind and legally drunk.
I have been told by more than 5 people that I have the most beautiful penis they've ever seen.
By more than 5 people.
I told you to keep that a secret.
Oh, Karen.
Oh,
You were
Garrett.
one of the 5, girl. Who are you fucking
You're
kidding?
cheating on me, Garrett.
All right.
You and I've
So,
got a thing going on our show.
Yeah, is
First
that
of
how that
all-
works?
First of all, why would you
You're stepping out on
not
me.
show it if it's so beautiful?
I gotta get it fluffed. I gotta get it
Like
like.
2 guys here
He's married and I don't know what he's got going
from
on.
Delaware.
He's got separate rooms in a house that they
he has
share.
intimacy issues. I would want to
I'm
make
taking
out.
a bus to Delaware.
Here's how you can get me hard.
bus.
You would make out, and I'd rub your belly.
Train doesn't
and then
go
you
to
just tug on my
Rehoboth.
balls. And then I
Does
could
not,
probably
no.
get- Train
Like your
doesn't.
nipples touched?
I mean, try. I don't know.
No,
what.
you either know whether it's.
You know you don't.
You're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You're wired or you're not
I
wired.
don't think you. I
I
don't
had
think
my
you're not
nipples
wired.
sucked at a strip club a long time ago, and that was pretty nice. So maybe
What was that, Monday? Yes. At Rick's?
Gallagher's.
You went there? Oh, yeah, you were just there last
I was
week,
thinking
right?
it when you said strip club. I was remembering the last time I was at a strip club was Baby Doll. Is that downtown Murray Street? Maybe.
No, you're thinking of New York Dolls.
New York Dolls, and I go in.
So
What is New York Dolls for 200, Alex?
What is New York? And it was a bachelor
You should have
party.
Stripper Jeopardy. My wife would be like, "Oh my God, you know so much."
It's a bachelor party, and this girl comes out, very beautiful. She had a leather bodice on and boots that went up her thigh.
by the way, no straight guy would know what a bodice
bodice is. Yeah,
They
I know.
pronounce it bodice.
A bodici. And
Thank you.
I was clapping, and I thought she was great. Everybody was looking at me like and people are putting the dollar bills across. I'm fascinated by this whole thing of the guy sitting at the table, folds the bill up, puts it across, she gets it. She comes off the stage, she comes over to where we're standing, and I said, "You were fantastic, and I love your outfit." And she looks at me, and she goes, "You are so gay."
They just move on because they know you're not going to give them any money.
Exactly.
She
We
wanted a
did buy her
bottle
a
of
drink, though. We
champagne.
did buy her a drink, and she was very appreciative, and she did chat for about 2 minutes before she had to go make her money.
I was in Atlanta with my friend Desmond, who's my daughter, one of my kids' godfathers, and we were roommates. And he's gay, and he's gorgeous, and he's black,
Very tall.
and very tall, and
That means almost definitely means he's got a long cock, right?
Alvin Alley.
It's the feet usually that give that
Yeah,
away.
he's-
Feet, but
doesn't-
also
he
for the
does not
guy's
have a
tall,
huge
he's gonna
dick.
Well, then
He's like an
proportionally,
okay
it's like
dick.
young
Not a great-
Frankenstein. He must have a big.
If he's a tall black dude, he's going to have he's not going to have a little dick. It's almost impossible.
If it was
right?
little, that would be a horrible cosmic.
I've been with
joke,
black men that had small penises.
He was
Not tall.
He's a
Not
medium.
tall,
He's
right?
not a.
6'4".
Tall guys with a small.
But I took him to the Pink
Maybe you
Pony.
didn't get the-
Generally, you're right.
Maybe you didn't get the guy turned on. Maybe it's on you.
I know he got turned on.
Right, so Desmond and I were in Atlanta. I took him to the Pink Pony, and we go to the
Another great name, the Pink Pony.
Pink Pony. It's a strip club.
Manhole, the
Never been
Pink
to a
Pony.
Strip club in his whole. He's Gold Star. Never been to a strip club his whole life. We walk in. He goes, "Oh my God, look at her shoes." I was like, "She could have cloven hooves. I wouldn't even notice." I'm like, "She has feet."
Look at her shoes.
Look at her shoes.
Look at those. She's wearing Prada.
You guys suck toes and all that stuff? Do you do like creepy stuff? I mean, women want their toes sucked, but I don't want to do
They're
that.
so stuck.
Their toes tucked. Doing 5 shows a week.
Does she have a pedi? She's done a pedicure. You could do it.
No, but is that a thing in the gay community to like
For
eat
some it
toes?
is, yeah. For some, but not for me.
What are you guys into?
More for women,
You're
right?
Pretty vanilla, I feel like.
Very vanilla.
All
Very
right.
vanilla.
And you pretty. I think you're a little less vanilla.
I'm a little less. John always says I want to keep the party going.
Oh, Tim loves
I'll do lines
party.
on the strippers'
Yeah.
tits. You know, what I mean,
Right,
I'll
yeah.
get going in
Yeah,
it.
You're the party guy?
Yep.
Get
Wait,
moving.
so when you watch porn with your partner, do you watch like boring porn or is it like S&M kind of a stuff?
Wuthering Heights.
I don't think you watch porn with your partner.
Yeah, we do.
You just is that like a cooking show and you guys get
No,
turned
you know,
on?
it's like you go to like nowadays. Back in the day, you used to go to a store. You used to look at the boxes. Remember, and you'd be
Right,
like,
right.
okay, I like this one.
Right.
Now you go to Pornhub.com. put in.
You sit there and watch it on the big TV or the computer, the
throw it
laptop?
up the TV through the.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Oh, well, someone's doing well. Whoa. Someone's got an Apple TV.
Wi-Fi.
All right.
Got 3 places to fuck somebody.
No, this guy's like a.
He's got the
Delaware,
spare room.
His place, the other guy's place.
By the way, I will be in Philadelphia this weekend.
Whereabouts?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
too
what are
bad.
you
I'll
going
be
to
in Delaware.
Philadelphia for? Bruce was telling us you're going to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm going. My wife just turned 50. And she is going. One of her presents is I'm flying one of her friends in from San Francisco, so she's going to come in tomorrow, and then I'm just getting. And her other friends coming from D.C. and I'm just getting out of Dodge. I'm just going to go.
Based
Where
on
are you
what
going?
I thought, maybe she was going to like ring the Liberty Bell since she's a daughter of the Revolution.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But where are you going, according to your wife?
No, she'll know on. She'll know on Thursday night. I'm going to tell her Thursday. Her friend's going to show up. I bought this giant bag.
She doesn't know you're leaving?
No. I bought this giant bag. I'm going to put her friend in the bag, and then she'll come upstairs. We have a fairly substantial co-op.
So this is all a surprise?
Yeah, it's a good surprise. So she'll be in the living room, like a downward dog, and then I'll say, "There's your surprise." She's gonna open the bag. Her friend Michelle's gonna pop out and be like, "Hey,
No, that's not going to work. You're blind. You're.
I'll
Is
work
this here
it
in
out.
Park Slope? This is going to happen?
Yeah."
And then you're going to head to Philly.
And then,
With
then
who?
we're
Who are you
having,
going to Philly with?
We're having lunch at Le Bernardin, 7 of us, and then after
Where?
lunch, Le Bernardin.
Nobody.
Eric repairs
In Philadelphia or here?
Like there's the Le Bernardin in Philly.
That guy used to have a place in
Imagine.
Philadelphia, didn't he?
No, you're thinking of Steve Schaefer.
Big fan.
Right. God bless you.
Wait, so you're having lunch, then you're heading out of.
Right.
Then you're heading out of town.
Then I'm going to jump on the train to Trenton, and then I'll be having happy hour at Cheerleaders off of
who?
Oregon.
With who?
Oregon Avenue. My buddy Creepy Carl lives down there.
And you're going to stay at his house?
You're going to cheerleaders off Delaware Avenue?
Yeah, you know where Cheerleaders is, right?
Well, what's the word? The face?
The docks
Aghast.
are down there.
Yeah.
That's where all the docks are.
Well,
And so
we bring it back.
where's,
anchors away, my boys. Anchors away.
where does your wife think you're going?
She'll know. I'm going to tell her I'm going to Philadelphia. And I'm going to price line some kind of bullshit hotel by the Betsy Ross Bridge and fucking do 2 nights in
blow
Philly.
and.
I don't know. Whatever.
What do you mean? I don't know.
No, just gonna. I know a lot. I used to make a lot of TV in Philadelphia, so I know a lot of people down there. So
What kind of
TV?
TV were you doing?
pay-per-view television
Yeah.
at Foreman Mills.
You used to make-
Foreman Mills!
Yeah, we're exactly right. Right. The new Alhambra.
I used to make TV. You sound like an autistic producer. I used to make TV.
Used to
You're
make
like Captain
TV.
Kangaroo. I make Captain Kangaroo.
I always wondered why those commercials were so well. You're blind.
Yeah. I would do a tracking shot.
I can understand.
Is that a dolly?
They were always blurry.
Instead of a dolly, a docking. No, it's a
Logo
docking
was
shot
twisted.
now.
They were blurry.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Chicken Pete's.
I wonder if you have to write a description for today's show. Is it just be like docking?
I'm gonna eat.
Docking 101?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On Saturday.
we'll discuss
It's a
docking.
place I like. Tony Luke's.
Unless have you been to Pat's and Gino's?
Oh yeah. I prefer
Those
Tony.
are terrible.
Yeah.
That cheese whiz, it's fucking disgusting.
wet.
Yeah, I don't do the cheese. I do
Oh,
it
cheese whiz.
W-I-T.
Yeah, but if they put cheese whiz on it, it's disgusting.
wet.
It ruins the cheesesteak.
Right. I get American cheese, or maybe sharp.
White, you don't get that yellow fucking cheese.
That's you're not doing the right thing.
Let me have some cheese for my sandwich.
Go to Ishkabibbles if you want something. A little
Whoa, what was that? Ishkabibble?
It's on South Street.
That's the name of some from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, for God's sake.
Why don't you meet Tim or John and while you're in Philadelphia?
John's in New York. I'm in Philly, but
I forgot.
Oh well,
But
Where are you going to be? Oh, at the beach.
that'd be great.
Probably
Party and play.
I might be in Delaware.
You might meet the castle
Got
at
a
the
party
beach.
number down there?
So you don't go to Delaware every weekend? Sometimes you don't
Generally,
go?
you know, in the summer.
You work it out with your buddy.
He goes every weekend, regardless.
Sometimes you're like, fuck it, I'm not going.
Sometimes we'll be
I
like,
would be gay like this guy. I'd be
Work
like,
it out
you
with
go
your
to
buddy.
Delaware.
have fun. Let me know about
I want to
it.
sit down and watch a game like a man.
February.
I watch football in the winter. I'll do that. Yeah.
But Richard,
Does he get mad? Does he get mad when you're watching football?
Where are you?
I'm in Delaware.
I've been here for a fortnight, waiting for you.
Listen, I've cleaned the plates for you. It better be very nice.
Oh,
I made this home really nice.
By the way, that's
Got an enema?
one thing the partner is.
He's fastidious and really
When
clean.
they leave the house, they literally go room by room, and they almost put like hazard tape. This room is clean.
this
It's
room's
like
closed.
Poltergeist.
You're a
This house
slob
is
and he's a...
clean.
I'm not a slob, but I live in it.
Yeah, that's what my wife would say. My wife would be like, I like to be comfortable in my own house, but it means a slob. Means
You're not allowed to leave your shoes at the door.
anything
you
goes
know.
everywhere, and I'm 1 of 10, so I was raised in like a basically military.
If you, and
I
One
clean.
of 10?
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
so-
the neat freak.
Yeah, I'm the neat one, and she's like, "Well, what's the problem?" I'm like, "You like garbage? You like to look at? You like the smell of bananas?"
also, if you got a
She's
house,
Panamanian, maybe she do.
if she got a housekeeper,
Anyway,
she
You
got
look like maybe you could be gay, maybe, huh?
I have a little gay, I have a little OCD, and I like a big girthy cock.
You like things. You like things clean. You want to. You like things clean. You want to
like
learn.
things clean. I want
Having a Panamanian wife, she probably
Ask
be
a
like,
lot of questions.
You get a
the guy asks a lot of questions, if you know what I'm saying.
You do a good mimic of the gays.
Listen, if I had to go to jail, I'd be not gay for about an hour, and then I go up to the biggest black guy and just start sucking his dick, for protection.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
a
you
smart
want
move.
I'm supposed to fight him, but I would just start. I'd be like, "Give me that cock."
You would
I would work the balls because I know all those things my wife doesn't do. So I would work the balls, work the balls on the fucking shaft.
That's a
I would not
trigger.
do it.
That's a trigger.
He said trigger.
trigger. That was a T.
Anyway, yeah.
Also, having a Panamanian wife, if you got a housekeeper, she probably know her.
Right.
Because all they
The
can do
fucking
is
thing, if I got a
clean houses.
housekeeper, my wife would clean the place before the housekeeper came.
Totally, yep.
That's what you do. Like if someone's coming over, because she'll
the
be like,
house.
"No, we just lived in." I go, "Well, how come when someone's coming over, it's fucking clean? So why don't we just live like that, where it's fucking clean?"
Let's go
because
pee.
because if that's not a normal state. Then why do we do it when someone's coming over? Why when you go to a Marriott is there not clothes laying all over the fucking? Because it's disrespectful. You're fucking disrespectful to your lover. He wants to keep it clean. You're like, you're OCD.
He wants to get married, but we haven't gone.
When I met my wife, when we first got married, I was out of town. I told my wife, write a check for the rent, and she bounced the check. She didn't have money for the rent. It wasn't even that
I like
much.
to play basketballs.
So I said to her, you know how many checks I bounced in my life? I go 0. She goes, because you're OCD. So I'm a fucking freak because I don't write checks that my fucking ass can't clear. Whatever the expression is.
I can clear.
What's the expression?
It's culo. Don't write checks with your ass that your fucking culo can't cash. I know.
A hack. He's a lovable hack drunk at 1.15. He's probably at 1.5
Probably about
With
down to
a
1.5.
big girthy
Yeah. Ugh,
with a
fun.
gigantic cock.
girth. That's the word I'm taking away from this show. I'm taking
You guys love. I probably will
I'm
pull it
taking
out of
two
some-
words away from this show. I'm taking docking and girth.
Okay, good. Remember, and by the way,
I'm sure those are in the notes.
not to do my plugs, but I'll be showing my cock on the Betsy Ross Bridge at around midnight on.
I would love that. I would love that.
You don't want Betsy Ross. You want Ben Franklin.
Is that
Yeah.
better?
Yeah.
Walt Whitman's a gay bridge, and that's right where the strip club is.
Leaves of
Women's a gay bridge?
Well, Walt Whitman was gay.
yeah, leaves
He
of
was?
yeah. You
Yeah.
ever know his,
Know
you
that.
ever know his poem "Leaves of Ass"?
So it's Walt Whitman, Ben Franklin, Betsy Ross. Boom, boom.
All right,
Well, women was gay. I didn't know that.
dangerously
And that's so
literate.
weird because that's like the toughest part of town, South Philly, coming in, and
baby.
the
You got this.
Eagles play right there. All the sports
This
teams.
is kind of a deep cut, but you know when you're driving down Philadelphia and you go by Dave and Buster's and there's that like cruise ship
Right.
that looks like it's like an abandoned haunted cruise ship. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
When I made wrestling down there, we used to tell the girls who drive by, we go, "That's the Titanic." They would go, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." They brought it up and they put it in the Delaware River, and that's the Titanic.
It's the USS America, which was the fastest sailing ship across the Atlantic.
The SS
Or
America.
the SS America.
You guys do your plugs. We got to wrap it up.
The poop deck. Ovio.
So where you're going to be at the cheerleaders this weekend?
I'll be at cheerleaders. Sis boom ba. I'm coming in my pants.
So if you're in Philadelphia, go over. Where are you going to be there both nights?
Yeah, I'll be at the Comfort Inn probably by the Betsy Ross Bridge, and then I'll
You're going to be at cheerleaders Friday and Saturday?
Friday and Saturday. doing
Definitely
shows.
Saturday.
Comfort in. The Comfort in.
The Bridge View.
Spell it C-U-M-M.
Oh yeah.
I actually see him as a Hojo guy.
Well, you know, listen.
Howard Johnson.
Just go. He ends up where he ends up.
I like the pancakes.
That's
He
a
gets
Rolling
fucked
Stone.
up enough, and he doesn't know.
I have so many Star Wars points. I don't know if there's a Sheraton or something. I'll figure the whole thing
They're
out.
also with Marriott now, so you can use your.
They did a big
points with
merger.
Marriott.
There's actually a great Sheraton right in Society Hill.
Oh, really? Society Hill.
Society Hill goes well with the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Far from
What's that place that starts with the B? That it's a nice old restaurant. Starts with the B.
Balls.
No. Yeah, Bookbinders. Very good.
Closed.
Open?
I like
Closed.
this guy.
Closed.
It closed, really?
Yeah, no one's going there. Nobody wants turtle soup.
I heard it's just
With turtles.
I heard it's a shell of it so far.
They don't want turtle soup, but they do want girth, and they do want to learn about docking.
Well, let's snap to it and,
And
go
then
So
there.
if you're in Philadelphia, I know we have fans in Philadelphia. Go to cheerleaders definitely on Saturday.
Hit me up
Probably get there
at
about
Brian
10.
P. McCarthy on Twitter. Remember, folks, we have new T-shirts. BrianPMcCarthy.com. Go to shop. Promo code GAY4PAY. Look, we got a couple of them right there. And you go to GAY4PAY, you get $5 off a shirt. We have a new one today. The new one today was, for me, foreplay is apologizing. So that's a new shirt today that people enjoy.
Wow.
And the other one is I'm
Comes up with these, you?
Yeah. And the other one says I'm
You get them off for fortune cookies.
Kevin, I go with B.
bed.
I think fortune cookies.
And the other one says, I'm incapable of enjoying anything. And then the third one for you guys, there's one that says, I met my boyfriend the old-fashioned way in the men's room.
That's only straight guys that do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And at truck stops usually.
Right.
We got to wrap it up. I'm
guys
going
were great.
I'm going to be at Governor's this Friday and Saturday. Governor's Long Island, govs.com, govs.com for tickets. One show Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Don't embarrass me, Long Island.
Yeah, sell
I am
something. Sell something. I
Might hang myself this weekend.
wouldn't blame you. What do you
My
guys?
apartment's a mess.
I know. I heard Bruce is doing your website over.
Yeah, when he
made-
sobers up.
He
was ruined.
He made Barry Ribs a website.
Yeah, don't
It's
say
only-
that. But when he sobers up, he'll get back to work.
I know, right?
He was all like laughing. He's making Dr. Mengele jokes.
That's my boy.
Dr.
My wife,
Love you,
I
Bruce.
haven't heard Dr. Mengele
Tell
joke.
them how to find us.
my wife's like, he's drunk. Even my wife knew he was drunk.
People how to find. Oh,
All right, what do you guys have? Do your plugs. What do you have? Come on.
focusgroupradio.com.
Okay.
Find everything
Fantastic.
there. You'll see shows and podcasts.
Any kind of grinder
Fantastic.
handle or anything? Or
No, not right now. Unless you want to.
yeah, liquor breath at netscape.net.
I'm going to change my handle to Raging Alcoholic.
Taken.
Or
All
Girth.
right, all right. Thanks everybody. Thanks to the
everybody.
booth.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for getting that docking
A lot
video.
of fun. Right.
Much different than docking video.